Crispa it is P5. Best lap is a 0:58.796. Todd is P6. Greg Hurst is 4th. Illis from New Zealand is P9 on mediums. Danny Boy is P8. Illis is 9th. Best lap is a 1:34.366. Greg Hurst is 4th with 13 kilos. Chris Butt is 5th. Danny Boy from New Zealand is P9. YH8 Racing is 3rd. Eric Yamashita is 2nd. Todd is P6. Greg Hurst from New Zealand is P4. Danny Boy is P9. Illis is P8 on mediums. Best lap is a 0:59.453. Eric Yamashita is P2. Illis is P8 on mediums. Eric Yamashita is P2. Danny Boy is 9th. Best lap is a 0:59.663. Chris Butt is 4th. Best lap is a 0:58.638. Illis from New Zealand is P7. Best lap is a 0:59.288. Todd is 4th. Best lap is a 0:58.529. Danny Boy from New Zealand is 9th. Eric Yamashita is 3rd. YH8 Racing is 2nd. Best lap is a 0:58.220. Chris Butt is P5. YH8 Racing is 2nd. Greg Hurst is 6th. YH8 Racing is P2. Greg Hurst is 6th on mediums. Todd from New Zealand is P4. Greg Hurst from New Zealand is 6th. The qualification session is at DDM GTS Tsukuba. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the northeast. Greg Hurst from New Zealand is 19th with 13 kilos on mediums. Eric Yamashita from New Zealand is 1st on mediums. YH8 Racing is 4th on mediums. MMR 333 from Canada is 7th with 13 kilos on mediums. Eric Yamashita is 1st. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Eric Yamashita improved his first with a 0:58.393. YH8 Racing is 6th. YH8 Racing improved his second with a 0:58.838. 0.445 off pole. Eric Yamashita is P1 up 0.27. Eric Yamashita is provisional pole with a 0:58.087. MMR 333 is 5th. MMR 333 improved his third with a 0:58.933. 0.846 off pole. Todd from New Zealand is 4th with 13 kilos on mediums. Chris Butt from New Zealand is 5th up 0.10 on mediums. Illis from New Zealand is 8th up 0.55 on mediums. MMR 333 is 3rd up 0.32. MMR 333 improved his second with a 0:58.407. 0.320 off pole. Todd is 4th. Best lap is a 0:59.038. 0.951 off pole. Chris Butt is 6th up 0.12. Todd is P4 up 0.20. Chris Butt is P6 up 0.16. Chris Butt improved his P4 with a 0.58.823. 0.736 off pole. Greg Hurst is P7 with 13 kilos. Greg Hurst improved his 6th with a 0.58.860. 0.773 off pole. Chris Butt is 4th up 0.12. Jason Short from New Zealand is 3rd up 0.35 with 13 kilos on mediums. Best lap is a 0.58.728. 0.641 off pole. Jason Short improved his 3rd with a 0.58.635. 0.548 off pole. Danny Boy from New Zealand is 9th with 13 kilos on mediums. Five minutes remaining in the session. Eric Yamashita is P1. Chris Butt is P5. Best lap is a 0.58.705. 0.618 off pole. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 7th up 0.20 with 13 kilos on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg improved his 6th with a 0.58.848. 0.761 off pole. Jonathan Rosser from New Zealand is P11 up 0.26 on mediums. Jonathan Rosser improved his 11th with a 100.145. 2.058 off pole. MMR 333 from Canada is 2nd up 0.14. MMR 333 improved his P2 with a 0.58.301. 0.214 off pole. Jonathan Rosser is 11th up 0.16. Jonathan Rosser improved his P11 with a 0:59.959. 1.872 off pole. Jonathan Rosser improved his 9th with a 0:59.257. 1.170 off pole. MMR 333 is second on mediums. Best lap is a 0:58.301. 0.214 off pole. Greg Hurst is P7 up 0.12 with 13 kilos. Todd is P8 on mediums. Greg Hurst is 7th. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Jonathan Rosser is P9. Best lap is a 0:59.257. 1.170 off pole. Broadcast bot is 20th with 10 kilos on mediums. The race session is at DDM GTS Tsukuba. The wind speed is 1 km/h from the northeast. Eric Yamashita is P1. MMR 333 from Canada is P2 with 13 kilos on mediums. Jason Short from New Zealand is P3 with 13 kilos on mediums. YH8 Racing is P4 on mediums. Chris Butt from New Zealand is P5 on mediums. Race start. Eric Yamashita from New Zealand is P2 on mediums. Eric Yamashita is now 4th. MMR 333 is P2. YH8 Racing is P2. Chris Butt is P3. YH8 Racing is second, 0.4 behind MMR 333. Greg Hurst from New Zealand is P4 with 13 kilos on mediums, 1.0 behind Eric Yamashita. YH8 Racing is second, 0.3 behind MMR 333. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Chris Butt is P7 on mediums, 0.7 behind Todd. Jason Short is 8th, 0.4 behind Chris Butt. YH8 Racing is P2, 0.6 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy exiting pits on mediums. Chris Butt on lap 3 is P7, 0.5 ahead of Jason Short. YH8 Racing is P2, 0.3 behind MMR 333. Jason Short is 7th, 0.1 ahead of Chris Butt. YH8 Racing is P2, 0.8 behind MMR 333. Eric Yamashita is 3rd, 0.7 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short is 7th, 1.0 behind Todd. Eric Yamashita is P3, 0.5 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short is 7th, 0.4 behind Todd. Eric Yamashita is P3, 0.4 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short from New Zealand is 7th, 0.3 behind Todd. Eric Yamashita is 3rd, 0.3 behind YH8 Racing. Todd from New Zealand is P6 with 13 kilos on mediums, 0.6 ahead of Jason Short. Todd is now P5. Eric Yamashita is third, 0.7 behind YH8 Racing. Jason Short is P6, 0.4 behind Todd. Jason Short passed Todd for 5th. YH8 Racing is P3 on mediums, 0.4 behind Eric Yamashita. Todd is 6th, 0.9 behind Jason Short. YH8 Racing is P3, 0.5 behind Eric Yamashita. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Todd from New Zealand is 6th, 0.8 behind Jason Short. YH8 Racing is P3, 0.7 behind Eric Yamashita. Todd is 6th, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Jason Short was 1.2 faster last lap. YH8 Racing is 3rd, 0.5 behind Eric Yamashita. Todd is P6 with 13 kilos, 0.5 behind Jason Short. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P9 with 13 kilos on mediums, 0.4 behind Jonathan Rosser. Todd on lap 9 is P6, 0.9 behind Jason Short. Matthew Gray 89.mg on lap 9 is P9, 0.3 behind Jonathan Rosser. Todd is P6, 0.8 behind Jason Short. Jonathan Rosser from New Zealand is P9 on mediums. Best lap is a 0:59.380. 1.540 off the fastest lap. Jonathan Rosser passed Matthew Gray 89.mg for 8th. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 0.2 behind Jonathan Rosser. Jonathan Rosser was 0.5 faster last lap. Todd is P6, 1.3 behind Jason Short. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P9 with 13 kilos, 0.1 behind Jonathan Rosser. Matthew Gray 89.mg passed Jonathan Rosser for 8th. Todd is 6th, 0.7 behind Jason Short. Jonathan Rosser is P9, 0.8 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Todd is 6th, 1.2 behind Jason Short. Jonathan Rosser is 9th. Todd is 6th, 1.4 behind Jason Short. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Jason Short is 3rd, 1.6 behind Greg Hurst. Eric Yamashita exiting pits on mediums. YH8 Racing exiting pits on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 7th on mediums, 0.3 behind Eric Yamashita. Jonathan Rosser exiting pits on mediums. Jason Short from New Zealand is 3rd, 1.5 behind Greg Hurst. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 7th. Best lap is a 0:58.323. 0.483 off the fastest lap. MMR 333 exiting pits on mediums. Jason Short is P2. Best lap is a 0:58.589. 0.749 off the fastest lap. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 7th, 0.9 behind Eric Yamashita. Gillis exiting pits on mediums. Eric Yamashita is P6, 1.1 ahead of Matthew Gray 89.mg. Eric Yamashita is now 5th. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 5th. Jason Short exiting pits on mediums. Chris Butt is P8. Chris Butt exiting pits on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P5, 1.5 behind Eric Yamashita. Todd entering the pits is 3rd. Chris Butt from New Zealand is P8, 1.0 behind Jason Short. Todd exiting pits on mediums. Todd is 5th. Matthew Gray 89.mg exiting pits on mediums. Chris Butt is 7th, 0.5 ahead of Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 8th, 0.4 behind Chris Butt. Matthew Gray 89.mg was 17.4 faster last lap. Chris Butt is 8th, 0.9 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg was 17.4 faster last lap. Illis from New Zealand on lap 16 is P11 on mediums, 1.0 behind Danny Boy. Illis was 0.7 faster last lap. Chris Butt is P8, 1.1 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P7, 1.0 behind Jason Short. Danny Boy from New Zealand is 11th with 13 kilos on mediums, 1.0 behind Illis. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P7, 0.8 behind Jason Short. Danny Boy is P11, 0.6 behind Illis. Greg Hurst entering the pits is second. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 7th. Best lap is a 0:58.007. 0.167 off the fastest lap. Danny Boy is 11th. Best lap is a 0:59.829. 1.989 off the fastest lap. Greg Hurst exiting pits on mediums. Jason Short from New Zealand is P7, 0.1 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Jason Short passed Matthew Gray 89.mg for 6th. Todd is P5, 0.7 behind Greg Hurst. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P7 with 13 kilos, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Todd is P5, 0.6 behind Greg Hurst. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 7th, 0.4 behind Jason Short. Todd is P5 with 13 kilos, 0.6 behind Greg Hurst. Matthew Gray 89.mg is 7th. Todd on lap 21 is 5th, 0.8 behind Greg Hurst. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P7, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Danny Boy entering the pits is P11. Todd is P5, 0.4 behind Greg Hurst. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P7 on mediums, 0.5 behind Jason Short. Danny Boy exiting pits on mediums. Todd is 5th, 1.0 behind Greg Hurst. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P7, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Todd is P5, 0.8 behind Greg Hurst. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P7. Todd is 5th. Best lap is a 0:58.556. 0.716 off the fastest lap. The leader has just finished the race. MMR 333 finished P1. Eric Yamashita finished P2. YH8 Racing finished 3rd. Greg Hurst finished 4th. Todd finished 5th. Danny Boy finished 11th. Jason Short finished 6th. Matthew Gray 89.mg finished 7th. Chris Butt finished P8. Jonathan Rosser finished P9. Illis finished 10th. Broadcast bot is P12. The race session is at DDM GTS Tsukuba. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the northeast. Illis from New Zealand is P1 on mediums. Jonathan Rosser from New Zealand is second on mediums. Danny Boy from New Zealand is P3 with 13 kilos on mediums. Jason Short from New Zealand is fourth with 13 kilos on mediums. Race start. Jason Short is now fourth. Illis is P2. Danny Boy is P2. Danny Boy lost P2 to Jonathan Rosser. Matthew Gray 89.mg is third with 13 kilos on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is now P2. Greg Hurst from New Zealand is third with 13 kilos on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P2, 0.8 behind Illis. YH8 Racing is fourth on mediums, 0.8 ahead of Jonathan Rosser. Illis from New Zealand is second, 0.1 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. YH8 Racing is P4 on mediums, 0.7 behind Greg Hurst. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Todd entering the pits is P7. Greg Hurst is third on mediums, 0.7 ahead of YH8 Racing. Todd exiting pits on mediums. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P2 on mediums, 0.1 behind Illis. Greg Hurst is P3 with 13 kilos, 0.3 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Matthew Gray 89.mg is P2, 0.2 ahead of Greg Hurst. Illis is P2, 0.1 behind Matthew Gray 89.mg. Illis was 1.0 faster last lap. Greg Hurst is third, 0.1 behind Illis. Greg Hurst is now P5. Eric Yamashita from New Zealand is P3 on mediums. Best lap is a 0:58.182. YH8 Racing is 6th, 0.6 behind Jason Short. Eric Yamashita is P3, 0.4 behind Illis. Greg Hurst entering the pits is 9th. YH8 Racing is P6, 0.4 behind Jason Short. Greg Hurst exiting pits on mediums. Ilisp is third, 0.3 behind Eric Yamashita. YH8 Racing is 6th, 0.5 behind Jason Short. Ilisp is 4th. Best lap is a 0:59.625. 1.526 off the fastest lap. YH8 Racing is P6, 0.4 behind Jason Short. Jason Short is P5, 0.5 ahead of YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing on lap 6 is P6, 0.7 behind Jason Short. YH8 Racing passed Jason Short for P5. Eric Yamashita is P3, 1.7 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy entering the pits is P9. Jason Short entering the pits is P1. Eric Yamashita is now P4. YH8 Racing is P6. Danny Boy exiting pits on mediums. Chris Butt from New Zealand on lap 7 is P8 on mediums, 1.4 behind Jonathan Rosser. 15 minutes remaining in the session. YH8 Racing is P6 on mediums, 0.5 behind Ilisp. YH8 Racing is now P5. Chris Butt on lap 8 is 7th, 1.0 behind Jonathan Rosser. Jason Short exiting pits on mediums. YH8 Racing is 5th, 0.6 behind Ilisp. Eric Yamashita from New Zealand is P3, 1.4 behind MMR 333. YH8 Racing is P5 on mediums, 0.8 behind Ilisp. Ilisp is 5th battling YH8 Racing. Ilisp passed YH8 Racing for 4th. Jason Short entering the pits is 11th. Ilisp lost P4 to YH8 Racing. Ilisp lost 6th to Chris Butt. Eric Yamashita is P3, 0.8 behind MMR 333. Jason Short exiting pits on mediums. Chris Buddett is P6, 0.9 behind Jonathan Rosser. Chris Buddett passed Jonathan Rosser for P5. Eric Yamashita is P3, 0.7 behind MMR 333. Jonathan Rosser on lap 10 is P6, 0.5 behind Chris Buddett. Eric Yamashita is third, 0.8 behind MMR 333. Jonathan Rosser is P6, 1.0 behind Chris Buddett. Chris Buddett was 2.4 faster last lap. Eric Yamashita is third on mediums, 1.3 behind MMR 333. Illis entering the pits is 10th. Jonathan Rosser is P6, 1.8 behind Chris Buddett. Jonathan Rosser is 6th, 2.3 behind Chris Buddett. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Chris Buddett on lap 12 is P5, 2.3 ahead of Jonathan Rosser. Chris Buddett was 1.0 faster last lap. Eric Yamashita is 4th. Best lap is a 0:58.093. Eric Yamashita exiting pits on mediums. Chris Buddett exiting pits on mediums. Jonathan Rosser is P7. Jonathan Rosser exiting pits on mediums. Greg Hurst is P5. Best lap is a 0:58.639. 0.546 off the fastest lap. Jonathan Rosser is P7, 1.4 behind Chris Buddett. Greg Hurst is P5. Jonathan Rosser is 7th on mediums, 1.2 behind Chris Buddett. Matthew Gray 89.mg exiting pits on mediums. Eric Yamashita is P3, 0.1 ahead of YH8 Racing. YH8 Racing exiting pits on mediums. Jonathan Rosser from New Zealand is 7th, 1.3 behind Chris Butt. Greg Hurst is 4th with 13 kilos. MMR 333 exiting pits on mediums. Jonathan Rosser is 7th, 1.2 behind Chris Butt. Eric Yamashita from New Zealand is 3rd. Jonathan Rosser is P7. Best lap is a 0:59.524. 1.431 off the fastest lap. Eric Yamashita from New Zealand is 3rd. MMR 333 from Canada is P2 with 13 kilos on mediums. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Jonathan Rosser is 7th. Eric Yamashita is 3rd on mediums, 4.9 behind MMR 333. Eric Yamashita was 0.7 faster last lap. MMR 333 is 2nd, 4.0 ahead of Eric Yamashita. Eric Yamashita was 0.7 faster last lap. Eric Yamashita is P3, 3.6 behind MMR 333. Greg Hurst is 4th with 13 kilos. Eric Yamashita is P3, 2.9 behind MMR 333. YH8 Racing is 5th. Best lap is a 0:58.477. 0.384 off the fastest lap. Todd entering the pits is P9. Eric Yamashita is P3, 2.7 behind MMR 333. Todd exiting pits on mediums. MMR 333 is P2, 2.9 ahead of Eric Yamashita. Eric Yamashita was 1.1 faster last lap. Eric Yamashita is third, 2.7 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 from Canada is second, 2.7 ahead of Eric Yamashita. Eric Yamashita from New Zealand is P3, 2.3 behind MMR 333. Jason Short entering the pits is P10. Chris Butt is 6th. Jason Short exiting pits on mediums. Eric Yamashita is third, 2.4 behind MMR 333. Chris Butt is P6. The leader has just finished the race. Matthew Gray 89.mg finished first. MMR 333 finished P2. Danny Boy finished 8th. Eric Yamashita finished 3rd. Greg Hurst finished P4. Jason Short finished 10th. YH8 Racing finished 5th. Chris Butt finished 6th. Todd from New Zealand finished 9th. Jonathan Rosser finished 7th. Broadcast bot is P12.